welcome back to another video. And in this video I will show you how you can connect MySQL database from PHP script. So let me just open my gem first. Here you can see gem control panel because we want to start Apache. So here I have to start Apache and MySQL also, and I have to go to the MySQL admin panel. And by clicking here admin, you can go to MySQL admin panel, or you can just write here localhost / php myadmin. Both are work same. Let me just zoom out it. Here you can see both are same, right? Okay, now we will create a database here. So to create a database, you just have to select here new, and let's name the database at web technology here, and let me just select on create, and it will create a database for us. When you create a database in php myadmin, that time the database username by default is root and password is null. And now we want to set the connection through our php script. Here you can see I have an index.php file, and to access php, what we have to do, we have to give an angular sign and then question mark, then php, then we have to close it like this inside the php. Now let me create some variable. So for the first variable, so to create variable, you just have to use $sign, and then I will say that our server is double quotation and our server is localhost, right? So we have to say here localhost. Okay, and then our username. So for the username, I just have to say here user, and our username already I have said that by default root. And what about our password is null, right? So yeah, let me just declare a variable here that is password. Okay, and password is null. So let me tell you one thing, and that is you cannot give space here. Okay, because space is also a value, you just have to keep it null, so you cannot use space here, right? Okay, keep it in mind. And then we have added server, that is localhost. We have added the user, I mean our username, and then password, and now we just have to mention the database name. So $dv_name, and that is our database name is web technology, right? Here you can see web technology. So we just have to write here web tech knowledge. Now let's say we need one more variable to connect this, so that is con, or let me just say here connection, and you can set any name, right? So let me just say here connection, and in the connection we just have to write a function to execute the connection, right? So here we have to say MySQL I, and then underscore, then connect, and then we have to give parenthesis. So here we just have to send some parameter, and those parameter are this server, user, password, and db name. So let me just put them one by one, and that is first one is server or serve, right? We have said here serve, so let me just say here server, and I will say here server also, and then we have to give a comma. Then what is the next parameter? That is user, and the last one is password. Oops, make sure to give $sign here, because $sign means it's a variable. Okay, let me just go to the next line here. Okay, and we have one more variable, and that is db name, right? Our database name, db name. So we have passed the parameter for the connection. So now we will check our connection is done, I mean our database is connected to this script or not. So here I will say if $connection we said that if connection is done, then you just have to echo that connection is okay, connection is done. Now if I go to the browser and if I go to the new tab, and here I write localhost slash, our project name is test php, so we have to write here test php, as it is our index.php file, so we don't need to mention the file name, otherwise we have to mention the file name. Let's say if we are from another .php, then we have to say here another.php, but now we will not save because our file is from index.php. So index.php actually, by default php will execute this file, so no problem. And now you can press enter. Now you can see our connection is done because we have connected it successfully, right? Because we have set proper username and password and database name, and then we have added a connection by using a function, and that is called MySQL I connection. Okay, and then we have passed some parameter, and these parameter are one is our server, one is our username, one is password, and last one is database name. Okay, so this is how you can connect your database. So I hope you understand it. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.